During the War of the Ancients, one of the most powerful demigods who fought alongside the mortals of Azeroth was Agamaggan, the Great Boar. Eventually, after numerous battles including against Mannoroth himself, the demigod fell in what would become the southern part of the Barrens. From his body and blood, however, grew great thorny vines, the most important of which eventually came to be known as the Razorfen, and were inhabited by his descendants, the Quilboar. The holiest place in this site is the Razorfen Downs, the traditional capital of the Quilboar, because the entrance is said to be Agamaggan's maw itself. To this day, the Quilboar inhabit and spread these thorns, often to the detriment of the local environment. The most powerful Quilboar tribe was the Razorfen tribe, whose most recent leader is Charlga Razorflank. A powerful geomancer, she very quickly rose through the ranks of the Razorfen, and was also the one who led the conquest of Razorfen Kraul and Razorfen Downs for them. Perhaps the most questionable decision, however, was her alliance with the Scourge, surrendering the Razorfen Downs to them and their Death's Head tribe in exchange for assistance in conquering the Barrens. It is possible that this has been retconned in Warlords of Draenor, as the Razorfen tribe has been stated to be fighting against the Death's Head, in addition to the fact that Charlga's dungeon journal entry has been changed to say that she is just the leader of the Razorfen and not of the Death's Head as well. Though it is possible that there was an alliance at some point which broke down eventually. The Quilboar are not the most magically advanced species, as they, for the most part, only practice geomancy, a cruder form of shamanism, with the reading of stones and crystals being considered its highest form by them. What is perhaps notable about them, however, is that their spellcasters use blood shards in their magic, which are ancient remnants of Agamaggan's blood. Interestingly enough, undead Quilboars have also proved capable of practicing geomancy. The Quilboar have a reverence for boars in their culture, with particularly large ones seen as a favor from Agamaggan himself. They are regularly used in battle by the various tribes, with some, such as the Bristleback tribe, training them to be particularly malicious. Interestingly enough, the undead Death's Head tribe also employed boars, although some of them have shifted their focus to using spiders. Despite their reverence, many Quilboars also have no problem eating boar jerky. One of the most important positions in the Death's Head tribe is that of the Death Speakers, who serve to disseminate propaganda and to enforce obedience to Charlga Razorflank among the living Quilboar. After Amnanar the Coldbringer's initial defeat, it was one of the Death's Head surviving Death Speakers, Death Speaker Blackthorn, who took control of the tribe and led their efforts to resurrect the Lich. After Mists of Pandaria, one of the possibilities entertained by Blizzard was the idea of the Mongrel Horde. Basically, Garrosh Hostscream would gather various displaced races of Azeroth, such as gnolls, kobolds, trogs, centaurs, and quilboars, and use them as his army. This was eventually abandoned in favor of the Iron Horde and the alternate Draenor.